Welcome to my show, 5-Minute Flashpoints with Tio Uncle VR. This show is a race to get all my points in by 5 minutes or less, and occasionally it goes a little more. Our subject today will be a review of New York Jets weekly news in a flash. And without further to-do, let's start with point number 5. Fashanu. The New York Jets have decided to give rookie Fashanu reps at both tackle spots as part of his development in training camp. Veteran Morgan Moses talked a little bit about his experiences in his career going back and forth left to right tackle in his career and said this to the rookie. You just need to embrace it. Every rep that you get out there, every rep that everyone gets out there is an opportunity to cross-train. Robert Saleh added that he plans to do this over the next 2 weeks to help Fashanu learn the balance between the different positions. He mentioned since Olu doesn't have a clear path to playing time this year, with two-time All-Pro Tyron Smith at left tackle and Morgan Moses at right tackle, he said the long-term plan will be able to help him learn and in the long term help him in his NFL career. Offensive line coach Keith Carter said, "We got to get him comfortable, and it's going to become muscle memory to learn on both sides." It's kind of cool. It's fun to see where Olu can take it and how fast he can grow doing that. We all look forward to seeing the rookie's progression. On to point number 4. Will McDonald. Will McDonald played sparingly as a rookie, but he did show flashes of the ability that made him a first-round pick. He finished the season with 3 sacks. Bryce Huff went to the Eagles in free agency. We traded John Franklin Myers to the Broncos. So there is an opening at edge rusher for McDonald to fill. This, of course, is taking into consideration that Hassan Reddick is holding out. This is creating more of an opportunity for Will Mack at the edge rusher position. On Saturday's preseason game against the Commanders, Will Mack played 12 snaps. He didn't have a sack, but he used an awesome spin move to get to the QB, Jeff Driscoll, in the Commanders game. Now, Will Mack ended up getting flagged on the play for roughing the passer, but in my opinion, it looked like a questionable call. The play showed just how explosive McDonald can be off the edge. McDonald is an athletic freak with the ability to bend around the edge, and we hope that this translates to a progression going into the 2024-2025 season for the New York Jets. And on to point number 3. The Baby Bulls. Our rookie running backs. The Jets introduced their rookie Baby Bulls in the preseason opener against the Commanders. Braylon Allen and Isaiah Davis looked great in their debut. By the way, I hear Breece Hall likes the name Baby Bulls, as he gave a thumbs up when addressed with it in the press in the locker room after the win. Braylon Allen collected 54 rushing yards during the Jets' preseason win in limited time and looked explosive on 2 runs of 16 yards and 24 yards, running over would-be tacklers. Isaiah Davis streaked across the middle in the second quarter to catch a 24-yard pass from Andrew Peasley and finished his campaign 4 receptions for 33 yards receiving and 8 yards rushing. Joe Tippmann said, "It's just great to see them be able to go out there and cut it loose and have the success that they did. And it was a great feeling. I was hyped. I would love to be their hype man on the sidelines. Isaiah Davis said he enjoys the return game and he is confident due to playing center field in baseball growing up, which helps him track the ball during kickoffs and punts. We wish them luck moving forward. I'm excited to see what the Baby Bulls are going to do in the 2024-25 season. On to point number 2. Elijah Vera Tucker. Elijah Vera Tucker had a productive talk in the offseason, and at the end of it, AVT left with the vision that the Jets would use him at only one position in the 2024-25 season. He says it's a good feeling knowing that they're going to take care of me and develop me at one position. I wouldn't change a thing about the past because I wanted to help out the team, and he did. This year, he says, the Jets have enough depth, especially with AVT referencing backup options at tackle, as well as guard and center, to the point where they shouldn't need him to pivot in emergencies like last year, when he started 3 games at right guard and 3 games at right tackle before his season eventually ended due to injury. Morgan Moses continued, over the years, he's been pushed in so many positions, and now he finally gets to settle in on one position and really hone in and take care of that position. Offensive line coach Keith Carter said he wouldn't be plunged into crisis mode by an injury or two like last season, and he's at a great place right now. We love to hear this because we need AVT not to have O-line PTSD and stay healthy. Can I get a witness? Finally, last and certainly not least, unfortunately, Hassan Reddick. The story of the summer that doesn't want to go away, Hassan Reddick. The Pro Bowl edge rusher Hassan Reddick requested a trade Monday, just 4 months after the Jets acquired him from the Eagles. Reddick has not reported to camp and skipped the earlier portions of both voluntary and mandatory camp of the Jets offseason workouts as well. New York Jets general manager Joe Douglas said in a statement, "We have informed Hassan that we will not trade him, that he is expected to be here with his teammates, and that he will continue to be fined $1 million or more at this point per the CBA if he doesn't report." Since the trade discussions back in March, we have been clear, direct, and consistent with our position. The Jets acquired Reddick in April for a 2026 conditional third-round pick. They expected him to report to training camp under the current deal, which calls for a base salary of $14.25 million. The Jets and Reddick could ultimately agree to revise his contract for 2024, offering more incentives of a guaranteed money, but the Jets clearly do not want to give him a long-term deal. Well, stay tuned in the cliffhanger next episode, edgy and oh so defensive, the saga of Hassan Reddick. Please note that I use sources for my material like the New York Post and the NewYorkJets.com for my flashpoints, and just wanted to take time to give them credit. Please like and subscribe, and if you enjoy the content on this channel, you can find our information at our YouTube channel, The 411, on New York Sports in the description. The QR code is also at the top of this video. Please check out our other shows, The 411 on New York Sports with Johnny Boy and Tio Uncle VR, which is me. This concludes my time, and as I sign off, have a great day, and always remember, the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world that he didn't exist. And just like that, he was gone.